know if all of you have known this, but I actually have been playing League of Legends since 𝗁𝗁𝗀𝗃 was released. Actually, before 𝗁𝗁𝗃 was released. For those who don't know, 𝗁𝗁𝗃 was released like more than 10 years ago or some shit. I've been playing League for a very long time, unfortunately. And let me tell you, they've made some decisions that I am not a fan of whatsoever. Side note, I know, typical League of Legends player bedroom. So what's the problem? And why would I play a game for 10 years if I didn't like it? I do like it, but there's a lot of issues that really grind my gears and grind the gears of plenty of my friends who've been playing it with me. For one, League, the giant multi-billion-dollar game. It's not an indie game anymore. You can't make that excuse. It was literally the biggest game multiple times. Just period. Just the biggest game. It doesn't have any game modes. How come 𝗫𝗏, a much, much smaller MOBA, has like 3v3, ranked 3v3, 4v4? I think there's ranked 4v4, there's 2v2, there's 1v1s, there's like their own version of all random, all mid. There's their own version of this like arena area where you get to pick your characters and fight each other doing a whole different game mode. And then there's game modes that like rotate. There's so many different ways to play 𝗫𝗏. How come League, a game that is far larger, I'm pretty sure it has way more characters, only has like 2 modes? There's just normals, ranked, and then all random, all mid. And those first 2 are on the same map. They're the same exact game, just one of them gives you brownie points that make you feel good about yourself, even though it really doesn't, because ranked League of Legends is literally the worst ranked of any game I've ever played. Tangent on that, part of the reason why ranked is so bad, by the way, I know you guys are gonna complain, there's no voice chat. You can only voice chat with people that you party with, but people that you party with, you normally are in Discord with anyway, so there's no reason to use it. Yeah, I know you can invite them to Discord, but no one ever joins the Discord that people link in chat before the game actually starts. And the ping system is just not enough to warrant not having a voice chat in a game as competitive and split-second decision-making as League. It's infuriating. How come CSGO, I'm pretty sure Dota has voice chat. 𝗫𝗏 might have it, I'm not sure, but they should. There's literally every other team-based multiplayer game has voice chat. Why? Because you need to talk to your team to win the game. You can't win the game on your own, and the chat box typing, you can't type while you're freaking playing, man. Yeah, I know if you're like farming minions maybe sometimes, but a lot of times I've been in lanes where I need to concentrate 100% on what's going on and I can't type. So I'm screwed and I can't talk. I can't use this because there's no voice chat. I can't communicate with my teammates, and you know what happens when there's miscommunication? You get angry at each other. I know it's like, oh, that's such a toxic community. It would be so bad for people to talk to each other. I, for one, first off, it would not change a damn thing. People will always be toxic because people are toxic online because it's of anonymity. I can't pronounce words. And it's just, you're playing with kids half the time and people are assholes. Don't take it so seriously. Second, like I said before, this will prevent communication. So people talking will make communications better, so less misunderstandings will happen. And also, when you hear a human voice, you actually feel like you're talking to another human being. So you're less likely to shit on somebody for something that they did wrong, because instead of just typing it in the text box, just pixels on the screen, you're actually communicating with another individual. Yeah, obviously people are still gonna get mad at each other and yell at each other. Have you been in a Call of Duty lobby? But the point is, the people who want to win, the people who are trying to rank up, will use that system effectively, and it will improve their lives 100%. Back to the game mode thing. Games like Twisted Treeline, I know a small margin of the player base played it, but still, why take it away? Oh, it's our server space. Again, games that are far smaller than you have way more content game mode wise than you. Why get rid of that work that you did? Why take something away from your fans who've been playing that for years with their friends? I can't go back and do that. It's bad enough I can't go back and use the items that I like or use the champions that you reworked. You take away the whole game mode too, so I can't even relive a fraction of that memory with my friends or make new ones? What happens when I only have 3 of my friends? We don't play League with randoms anymore, even in ARAM most of the time, because it's awful. So when we want to play ranked 3v3s and actually have some sort of like competitive-ish environment instead of just playing ARAM not 24/7, we can't even do that with 3 people. And then there's the fun game modes like Earth and Ultimate Spellbook and all those that rotate constantly, but they don't rotate evenly. The co-op versus AI modes literally just don't exist in the rotations. I don't think I've seen that Blood Moon event at all. Doombots have just been erased from existence. Earth is a just shell of its former self with all the balance changes and all the nonsense that they put in, and half the time it's all random. I don't know who the hell thought that was a good idea. That is the worst shit. That is actually worse than normal ranked league, all random Earth. It's like, half the reason why I hate ARAM is because sometimes we'll just get a full AD team of champs that just suck on ARAM, and we're screwed. We can't play the game. Or the other team just gets a team that directly counters us. And I'm not even playing a champion that I know how to play. I know how to play most of the champs, but like one that I can't actually carry with, like Nami or some shit. And then that is exacerbated in Earth because now they have infinite mana and infinite resources and infinite cooldowns. So like it's just 10 minutes wasted of my life without even a chance of having fun. And half the time, I don't know if they fixed this, but literally there have been times where that rotating game mode that they have like every week or every month isn't even there. So you don't even have the game mode half the time after already taking away most of them. It's just, I don't get it. Why is this the game that is like actually brain dead? And then on top of all that, the client is, oh my God, the client. What is wrong with you people? How are indie games making better clients than you? This thing is literally worse than shitty mobile games that were made by one person. The amount of times my client has just crashed for no reason. I have a good computer. I can run Cyberpunk on max settings. My download speed's fine. My upload speed's fine. I have like, my computer was worth $1,500 like 4 years ago. This thing, it's not the computer. It's not my Wi-Fi. The client's just ass. Every other game works fine. I just don't get it. Why is League so confusing? Why do they keep making decisions that are just so terrible? Why can't I stack items anymore? At least in Earth, bring back the old items for Earth, man. I want to go quadruple Infinity Edge on Gangplank again. You know how fun that was? Oh, you just like one-shotting people. Man, if I got the 6 items that quickly, you deserve to die. And at that point, you also have 6 items and you're playing someone with probably an invulnerability anyway. You shouldn't be getting hit by the barrels. It's just, I can't. I just needed to get this off my chest. I'm probably going to upload this a day later because I'm going to want to stream and I don't want to screw up the upload schedule or whatever. If you like the video, please hit the like button. Sub to the channel because sometimes I stream and stuff and, you know, I would love to see you there. If you want to support the channel, look down in the description. There are plenty of ways to do it. You could even sub to my membership for the YouTube if you even know how to do that. I know it's like a newer thing to people. You can, it's basically a Twitch sub, but for YouTube channels, you actually get more perks than a Twitch sub usually. Anyways, I'll see ya. Fuck League.